Guys, you cannot finesse life. You guys want the high quality, but you're not doing shit to become it. And so reality is definitely a fucking mirror. And so your reality is definitely reflecting you. And so when you are an incompetent individual, your reality will reflect dependency. You will lack the intelligence needed to actually function through existence by conducing successfully, by being auspicious. And so most of you guys go through time conducing nothing but stagnation and depletion. And this is why you walk around like a dopamine zombie. And so the best thing to do when you're in that state of consciousness is to look in the mirror and to do something to change it. Most of you guys will go your entire life floundering. You'll never actually find yourself because you are buried underneath the piles of self-disrespect you choose to devote your existence to as you wake up every day, and you choose to do what you hate most, but you mask that through pleasure. And so here you are betraying yourself, and you hate every time you betray yourself. By the way, when you watch porn, you hate that. You feel the shame afterwards. When you sit there, you pick up a vape. When you sit there, you smoke the weed. When you sit there, pick up a bottle, passively kill yourself. You hate that. The only reason you don't feel the hate is because it's being masked in pleasure. And so you sit there and you do what you hate, and then you wonder why you can't feel confident. You wonder why you can't be your best self. You wonder why your life's reflective of mediocrity. You wonder why you look in the mirror and you see something you disappoint to see, something that's a divine failure, which has devoted their existence to being nothing but a mediocre bitch. And so you have to understand that most of you guys don't actually have any self-worth. You guys don't believe you're worth shit. You believe you're worthless. And here you go, distracting yourself from that fact. You have to understand that your life is work. And so most of you guys separate work from life. This is why you're an undone piece of shit. Life is work. And if you don't work on yourself, it's going to be very blatant. It's going to be very obvious. You guys are not in sync with anything of higher motive. Here you are hiding behind your fucking mask. Here you are seeking validation because you're invalid. Go look in that mirror, you fucking bitch. Go do some shit to wake up and to actually work on yourself, to work on your life, and then to become the finished statue that actually chose to pick up the fucking hammer and the fucking nail and get to work it, bitch. Most of you guys don't do work for shit. All you do is work, but here you are slaving. And so that's not work. That's called resource. You devote your life to just resources. And so you say it's not about the money, but here you are dedicating your life to breadcrumbs. And so you have to truly understand that you are worth more. And until you actually pick up the fucking sword to go look in the mirror and confront what you've been neglecting, which is why you always need to distract yourself, which is why you're always doing something that is deviating you away from confronting yourself, away from actually seeing you for what you are instead of what you pretend to be. By actually looking in the mirror, confronting yourself at the highest degree, instead of pretending to be something you're not, just so you don't blow your cover in this social game of ego. And so here you guys are doing the same shit, just a different day. Your life is the reflection of nothing but stagnation, and you're not doing shit to change. And so here you are living a life which you don't want to live. And the question for you is, why the fuck do you choose every day to wake up and to devote yourself to failure? The same way you choose to commit to failing, you can commit to something beyond you and actually build something with your life. And so the worst people in the world are the people to look and see something that is beautiful, which is reflecting eminence, and they will resent that because they see what they are through the reflection of what is being emanated. So you become the mirror when you perform at a higher standard. You are now the reflection of what they refuse to see because you become the mirror. When you spend your entire life in mediocrity, distracting yourself, and this individual pulls off the fucking 1% success and now is reflecting back what the fuck you'll never be, you'll feel some tension about that. But you have to understand that life is a mirror, and so all the tension you feel was already there. It's now being toggled and it's now being toyed with because your mind has to now be aware of what the fuck you neglect and what the fuck you resent and what the fuck you hide away, shy away, and coward away from. You guys are truly cowardice. You look in the mirror and you see a coward. You see a sad coward. And until you actually can confront that coward, you'll remain that insecure piece of shit. You don't have any self-worth, and it reflects in your fucking actions. Holy fuck. At least have some fucking life, some gratitude for life. You guys don't even have some life. You guys don't even have life in your fucking living. All that fucking cheap dopamine, holy fuck. Your brain's this fucking cesspool. It's time to level up. It's time to look in the mirror. It's time to confront yourself. And it's time to direct your life instead of being directed by life. You guys are being directed by life. You're not directing life. And it's very reflective. I mean, just look in the fucking mirror. When you realize that when you confront yourself, you now create space for awareness because you're no longer unconsciously navigating the space and quantum continuum. You're no longer unconsciously just being and hiding and shying. You're actually confronting and you're actually processing. See, most of you guys don't process. Your brain is so inert. You're in such a state of inertia that when the external stimuli provides you information for you to break down with your cognition is so dog water, your cognition is fucking horse carcass that you can't even fucking look in the mirror and break down what the fuck's in front of you. You guys are, your cognition level is a fucking stone rock and you have a chimpanzee brain. And the reason it is because you betray yourself and you get high off of dopamine. And so I want you guys to understand that it begins with the confrontation. And so guys, the must do in life is to actually break free from the fucking herd. It's to actually stand out instead of stand in. In a fucking world where people will sit there in the crowd, people will conform and choose to sit in the crowd, ensure that you stand out. There's nothing different between you and the individual next to you. The same fucking being, just in a different form. And so I want you guys to truly stand out. I want you guys to look in the mirror. I want you to understand there's something deep in you that you are not unraveling because you are neglecting to unravel. And you sit here in your state of pandemonium, you distract yourself. You'll never look in the mirror. You'll never find yourself because you're always hiding. So stop hiding, confront yourself, and actually process what the fuck you see in the reflection. Don't instantly try to neglect what you see. Don't neglect the fact you're a porn addict. Don't neglect the fact you're a fucking lame. Don't neglect the fact you're weak as fuck. And don't neglect the fact you're a fucking bitch and you're not doing shit. You're not building shit. You're just existing in a fucking paralysis state of consciousness called inertia, and you're stagnating through time. And the more you don't care about your life, the less you'll actually enter a state of, I need to get this done now. And so the people who care enough about their life will get shit done now, and they will instantly confront and they will instantly berate themselves. The people who truly don't care about themselves will sit there with a fake ass smile, hiding and masking the weakness. Behind the mask we see the void you are. And so you can hide behind the mask, but here we are, and the results will prove indifferent as you remain there with what the little you have, when you could have done more, you could have been more. And truly, the dishonor is yours to carry, and it's yours to be aware of, because no one has to be you but you. So I'm here for those who feel attracted, not repulsed, because the repulsion is just a byproduct of what the fuck they'll never become. It's that fucking simple, guys. Peace!